Okay, it's streaming. Supposedly on Twitch and on YouTube. We'll have to check that out. Twitch. YouTube. Sorry. Wow, I'm dumb. Hope is fun. Yes, he's live. Wow. Oh, such little delay too. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Hope is fun. Of course, I'm not the first result, because why would I be? PMM. Scheduled for 5:25, 11:54 a.m. And of course, that one is extremely delayed, but no matter. Righto. Okay, I think that should be it. Hopefully. This is gonna be annoying as hell because I'm using display capture, but whatever. If I get doxed, I get doxed. Womp, if you will. Now I might as well actually start the thing that. Text. Edit this text. Ooh. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, but perfect. Game element. Chopper's finding our knife. Yeah. Righto. I got a tree select. Let's peek. Privacy? What's that? Nowadays? Yeah. Well, I'll do what I can, even if it sucks and it's completely ineffective. Now, I totally came in here with no thought for a plan whatsoever. Let me go over to my docs, open this document. So, yeah, either I got two options ahead of me. I can either start animating or I can start creating more assets for the project. There should be assets like or this kind of stuff like the cat food, or I was thinking of making a shovel for background. We don't need plans, we just go for it. Please open on this window. Dead to me. Where did I hold this stuff? Art, probably? No. Is it in the PMM folder? Textures and... Where did I... Shut up, phone. Where did I... Might be stupid. Let me go to quick access. Home. The images and vids. Okay. PMM. This is a dumb place to save it, but I saved it here apparently. Oh, thanks, phone. Thank you. I really need to just make it not turn itself off. Pretty peak. There you go. Are you gonna work now? Gonna do the thing I told you to do? That's peak. Look at you. Okay. So I wasn't very happy with how I left this. Wow, face reveal, damn. Lately my hair has not been like terrible. Like you can see the line here, it's obviously still thin, but like, damn. You know? It's almost like I'm not balding. Okay, so I wanted to redo this whole thing. Hold on, I'm gonna close Blender just because I'm worried about my PC. Don't say. So I want to redo this whole thing and implement more, well, pixel art tactics, I suppose you could say. So I'm gonna make this less transparent, like probably 30. And then we'll start working on the actual image. Do I have that right brush selected? Yes. White though. Yeah, got the right brush. Now I'm gonna... How am I gonna do this, huh? I wish I could rotate the can... Can I? Holy sh... Is that diamond shaped or am I crazy? 45 is half of 90, so yeah, of course. I'm smart. I'm a genius, I say. I might want to rotate that image. Yeah. No. That one? No, that one. No, it should be this one. Why can't I rotate you, huh? I need to first select. Oh my gosh, this is beyond confusing. Okay. I just don't feel like that's gonna work very well. Rotate 90 clock. Oh, damn. Bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this bad boy out. There you go. Fucking bitch. Okay, deselect this bitch. Thank you. Gosh dang. I got distracted by a squirrel. Did you beat the final boss yet? You misspelled the, but yeah. You're spinning my head right. Okay, bro. As you can see, it's very much not centered, which I take issue with. We strive for perfection. So I'm just gonna get the basic line done for this. It should show preview. Can I make this perfect? Yeah. Right. I have no artistic plan for this whatsoever. If I hold shift, it'll rotate it, which is not what I need. No. Sure, please take it easy. I will. I wish there was a diagonal grid to work with. This sucks. You know what? Okay, nah, scratch the whole having it offset thing. That's just miserable and it's not gonna work. Take this original image. Stop. Stop. Rita. Rita! Why can't I rotate you? There you go. That was not the move. That way? Sure. Wow. Okay, so we have this image right. I'm gonna make it even less opaque because I don't want it to ruin my lining. Right. I might turn the PNG, and by turn the PNG grid off, I just mean add fill. There we go. We don't have to see that in those annoying ass lines. Except for I should have made that white. Okay. Now, how do I line this, huh? A line 2. I do it like this. Then I do it like that. This is gonna work very well. It's scarier in the dark. Okay, so I have it going in and then out the body, because to account for the face, it's kind of slightly bigger than the neck. The neck goes slightly in and then goes back out for the body. So what if I start from here and then commit genocide because it's not gonna work? Oh, it's working. I just need to adjust until it's a perfect diagonal. I mean, I'm doing it right. Okay. Genocide isn't this. Yeah, it is. It genuinely. Now when it comes to this. Okay, so if I am to match the face, I will need to get 1.5. And then boom. And then if we were really to match it, I think maybe I need to do it exactly as it. The ears. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Just need to start from the base. And then tough. Now do I go in? I think so. Oh, I don't think that's symmetrical. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did this. Don't kill my. Okay. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but yeah, I get what you mean. I'm surprised I actually had this centered from the original drawing and I wasn't even like trying actively to do that. I was just like, if whatever happens, happens. Okay, I don't think I want to give you massively strong cheekbones. Okay. But it seems like if I hide you. What about this, huh? And then. See, now we might be cooking. Except for how many lines did I add? It needs to stay symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 2. See, now it's kind of working. Kind of. Now I need to kill a few more lines. Well, first let me 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Although I might wanna, yeah, that might be good. Okay. Now I'm gonna connect the lines because it's inconsistent if I don't. Oh. Yeah. That's scuff. What do I do here, huh? Do it like that. Dang. This is such a peak stream, by the way. Literally peak. Okay. We have the face outline. I don't know how I'm gonna. Well, okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use that section. It is, yeah. Glad to feel validated. Oof. This should be centered, so I can use this still as is. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not sure about the eyes though. Let me just build a diagonal line here. In fact, to help make it be not easily confused. We'll do it every other. There we go. Okay, that should be erased. But now we have easy reference. 1, 2, 3, 3. I knew it was off. All right. This is where the eyes should start. And then boop, boop, boop. I think it's like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I cook. I can cook. Then it looks like you have a big forehead, but actually you're just looking slightly down and the hat will cover that. So don't worry. I'll cure your forehead of being Gigantinosaurus. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 3. That's the start of the hat. Go back. Probably. Then a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1. See? Oh, it looks so much better. I do have a big forehead. It's not it's actually average, but I don't care. Look at my forehead. Ooh. Massive. What am I doing drinking water? Let's get real here. We need some protein. More protein. You're funny. You're real funny, huh? Okay. I think I'm just gonna reference from this corner because I think it looks better than the other side. More symmetric. Bubble. And then do. I mean, yeah, I guess it's right. Just doesn't. It doesn't feel right because of this. If I could, I might just erase this half, but I won't. I'll hold off because there might be some sides on here that I might reference from instead. Just a little, yeah, yeah. Just a little bit funny. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, okay. We're going levels of genius. My goodness. There you go. Stupid ass brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Beautiful. Okay. 3. 3. Gosh. Now this mirroring is actually confusing. And I think... yeah, the top is good enough. Well, I do like it getting wider. If we do it like that, and then, yeah, we stick to the 1, 2, 3. That has the look I prefer. Then what if we just connect it at... That good? Maybe I'll have to do... Okay, that's a tad bit better. It's really freaking difficult because the offset. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do one whole bit wider here. Count for that whole Displacement. Okay. That's the center. Beautiful. Although, there you go. That's strong. Do I like it like that though? That seem right? How much does this add, huh? If I just do that. A bit. Okay. Nope, that's too goofy looking. This is tough. Let me look at this side, because I think I did like this side's better. But it's cropped. It gets cropped there. Hold on. No. I'll be away for a while, sure, running, but I'll be right back. All right. Okay. It's a bit awkward looking, but I do like it like that. Let me just erase this. Did I have a separator here? No. I think I might want. That will have to swing more aggressively. Maybe from the middle. That's more so. No, it has to be even more aggressive, frankly, for this kind of hat to have its look. I think I need to go 3. That's 4. Geez. Even more aggressive, bruh. I don't know. I had a reference photo on Discord. Real quick. Yeah, it doesn't swing up like that. It goes down. Yeah, this line is getting deleted. Frankly, I think I had it right the first time. There should just be no line because it swings more down. Now, of course, this does swing up at the sides, but I'll just say that's an artistic. Yeah. No, it looks cute. All right, I like it like this. And then if I look at the original, I think, yeah, the neck should start pretty in. How's that? Not in enough. How's that? I think it should start just a bit wider. Like here. We're gonna have another one of those awkward, well, maybe it does help, though. Yeah, I think so. I'll just have to see when Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go wide. Just a bit, though. Did I do that right? Am I fucking stupid? I think it needs to go in. Out later. That might be my issue. I think so, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now you're so much. 1, 2. That might be too abrupt. Okay, I'm not dumb. However, that is dumb. That looks stupid. That might work. I'm gonna delete all but one. Nope. I start from and I delete the fucking line. That's not even. Three, 1, I stop it right there. And then I start going wide from here. Hmm. This might be the shape I want. Maybe a bit too extreme, but that. Just tough. Reference. Okay, okay. It sure as hell ain't perfect, but it's not bothering my face as much. My eyes, rather. Okay, I liked the color of this one, so I'm gonna sample that. And then fill tool. Boom. And then I also like the color of it's orange. Very strong. We'll have that. However, I think one thing I can do, take this color, and then I need to hue shift it. But not too strongly. If only a bit darker? No, just a different color. Well, maybe a bit darker, but a different color most. And that won't work. What? Okay, what if a more yellow dark, huh? No, that's just poo. Okay, sample this color. What would be a more of that? I don't know. That's tough. I could just go to the full extreme. Issues that would just be fitting that. I go brown. Is that a good contrast? Maybe a bit lighter. Yeah, a bit better. Okay, now I'm gonna have to manually recolor, but this, I feel like we can go a bit more red. Then what if I just implement sort of strategy? This could look like dog, but it also could look pretty okay. I think I'll have to roll with it for now. And then we'll just see later. Well, what if I do a majority? It's, that way it's a bit more. I think that might be okay. Yeah. And in the corners, just to show that there are indeed holes in the thing. Here's to pop through. Okay, enough of that. Let's look at the reference. There is sheen as well as shading. I think I'll take this color and shading. I need to leave ample space in the middle. And I'm able to touch. I do an illegal. No, that doesn't look good. Can't erase. I can't erase. It's just an undo button type deal. Okay. How's that? Yeah, I think the issue here is this isn't dark enough colored. Let me take this reference color again. Go to the darker color. Okay, that's a good contrast. Well, is it though? We have the reference on the right. Let's see what we can pull. I think I prefer it. What am I doing? Just fill tool? Okay. This is tough. And my camera's off yet again. Hold on. Ay. I really need to get my thing to stop idling. Let me go to settings. I Google idle. Google I search in the settings. I can't find it. Okay. Play. Screen timeout. Can I just disable screen timeout? Ready. Whatever. Every 30 minutes I'll have to be like, hey, I'm using you. Hello. Unless there's a version in Irian Web where I can just tell it, hey, listen, but tell the phone I'm using you. I don't think there is. Nothing. Oh. Yo, that should look like a peanut with that hat. Gold 'em. Kill you. I mean, lovely day, sir. That's rude. That's so rude. Okay. What I want to do is change, because I have a reference color to work with. I think the pastelish looking color is alright. I just need a pastelish contrast. Maybe that. So much worse. So much worse. Just genuinely awful. I fucking hate color. You just can't be satisfied, can you? Never be satisfied. Okay. That's slightly better than the crap going on here. Readjust. Gosh, what idiot's idea was it to have these lines be differing? Gosh, what a dummy. What a big old dummy that guy is. Oof. Those are already changed. Okay. Blind. Slightly better, I guess. Not great, but it's not terrible. Now, let me just yoink the color from here. Open the reference image. There's a lot more mixed in. It needs to be like a shared pattern. I don't know how I'm gonna get that to work how I want to. It just looks like gibberish. Sharing it. Okay. Right from the top. This is so something. That's for sure. Why is art so difficult, man? It's okay. Do I have any other reference image of the hat? That's just a better angle straight up. I mean, that one maybe. Yeah, okay, because it's not a flat view. So it is just little patterns, at least on that side where it is. I can work with that maybe. Oh. Gosh. Okay. I need to make it more partial. It's not perfect. It's not just a bunch of circles. Fill that in. Partial. Okay. Now, I do like the idea of having a shifted color. It's just I should be doing this. Literally shifting the color. Maybe the inside, honestly. Some look like flower things. Something. You need to let go of the notion that it's going to be perfect. Oh, stop. Okay. I like that. Now then, I suppose I need to add shading. In which case, it is literally just having the color be darker, but we have it more saturated too. How's that? Terrible, frankly. That blends a bit too much. I need to be a bit more harsh. Now it's just merging with the other color. Manually draw over. I need a secondary shading color, I think. I'm gonna blend the two, or blend this from the, because it's just too contrast. Off. Those shadows, I like, I'm the fucking genius, bro. And if I know they match up, let's just say they do. Damn. Ooh. No, I think that might be the good in between. Let's. It is most definitely not. Let's take a look-see at this and then darken. Am I stupid? Yes. It's honestly just, oh, I think it should be a bit different. Sure. But I do take issue with the color. It's not up to my liking. There's that. That. A bit darker. Sure. Now we take this harsh shadow color. A little bit desaturate. Okay, let me actually do this in a smart way. Let me try to find an image. That's probably better, honestly. Let me actually right here. Brace over this. Okay. think it should be just a smooth, not too crazy. Looks terrible. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad for doing this because it's basically cheating, but worse. Oh, sorry, you've been chatting. Good idea. Oop, Andy's fine. God, streamer disappears after ignoring chat. Cool. And I should be back in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Yep. Okay. Gosh. Stupid machine. Okay. What if I do it like this, huh? Oh, now all this out. Oh, it's shading. It's shading at work. Oh, frickin' stupid. Okay, let's bring that back up. That's the new reference color. Wow. Oh, I love being so skilled. Except for it might not work because it looks a bit too much like that. Looking nice, yeah. I don't like this shading. You know what? I might just have to change this outline color again. It needs to be dark, frankly. And I just need to suck that up. Maybe... Now we're just back where we started. Stupid. Okay, what if I just take this color and I just whoop, then I color shift a bit. Am I really okay with that? It's a better contrast than what I had before. Too eye-catching. But it's like, how the hell am I supposed to shade this thing without it? Especially because before, like, this shading is also kind of blending in a bit too much with it as well. And that adds enough contrast. I forgot what that emote means. By the way, is emote not or the chat's not appearing, is it? That's because I don't have my stream overlay. Doy. Let me go get that. Let me go get my epic overlay. Dashboard. Remind me later. Streaming tools, overlays. Edit. No, I don't edit it. I just copy the URL, silly goose. Did I edit this properly? Yeah, that one's nice and all, but I don't want to use it. Okay. Let's go back to it. Zoinks. We add the epic stream overlay. What is it? Freaking browser. Cuckoo. Don't touch that. Okay. Okay. Hope that works. If not, oh wait, oh well. Womp. Anywho. I like that. That's better. It looks slightly wrong, but it's better. Trust me. Anyway, I'm gonna poke my phone just to be like, hey, you're still in use, buddy. Don't worry. Don't turn off. Okay. We might be able to use this now. How similar. Okay. See how that do. It's fucking horrible. More shadowy at least. This didn't look too much. Like you'd have to really be hard pressed to think, oh yeah, that's a shadow. And because it's lighter colored, I don't think I need a transition point. And compared to this, it's just so much better. It's just straight up better. Well, it's almost like putting effort into a project and shut up. Okay. Now we need shiny. We need the sheen, the slight sheen. Oh my goodness. How's that? Yeah, baby. All right. Just line a bit of this. Add some thickness. I feel like the sound would be coming from up there though, so that actually doesn't make sense. What's that? Maybe a bit. Okay, not bad, not bad. But now it's like, am I trying too hard? The rest of this. Just drop in here and say hi. Hello. Oh no, what do you think of that, huh? And then what I can do, transparency mask, switch it to black and white, radiant. Then remove that. Then all of a sudden, you know, that lack of detail in the chest area, there's a transition point. You know, I put a lot of effort into that. A lot of colors, and I think it looks cute. Thankfully, I actually decided to put forth effort. This is what it used to look like. And now, let's see what it... No, okay, sorry. I already messed up the delivery. Got that. Okay, this is what it currently looks like, okay? Now, this was the before. Yeah, it looks childish and stupid, huh? Oh, now it's professional. Now it's good. Oh my gosh. Michael's an artist. Holy shit. Actually looks really well done. I'm surprised by myself because I suck shit at art. So save that. We'll keep the crappy one just as a in the file just to remember that fucking piece of shit. And then I just save it as poem PNG. Export. PNG. Save. Yes. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful thing. I don't like how it saves the backup files. Those are annoying enough to delete them. That's a terrible idea. I know. I exist for terrible ideas. Anyway. Hey, listening, my beloved. I should, yeah, to remember our loot roots, yeah. Anyway, this is the text box. It's very plain. That's because I plan on color grading it to the character appropriately. So if I open DaVinci, which is right there, obviously. That's just more anyways, yeah. Big project add. Go to edit tab. Then I'm just doing this just to make sure A, it'll look alright, and B, DaVinci ain't stupid. Okay. I don't need this to be such a massive rotate per fade. Okay. So let me first scale it down and then position it right here. Forgive it for being so giant. Diminosaurus. I may need to fade it. Or maybe I am being stupid and this is a position. It takes up a lot of space, but what if I link them? Okay. And then I'm an idiot and I'll unlink them because I need to do a special type of link that I don't give a shit to do. And maybe I'll scale this down even more. Put you down there. Scale you down. See, it's nice and all, but I think the character pops out of it too much. So I might need to shrink them even more, maybe. Hold on. What if I position you like here? And then scale. I don't know. I feel like the corner is a bit better. But even then. Maybe, okay, that's what I should do, is I should just have a circle next to the text box that holds the character. Because, I mean, that's what other people have done. Or they just put it right beside, but I don't want to do that, so I won't. Anyway, enough of that finicking. I'll just have the you exist right here massively. This is only temporary, but yeah. So this is very obviously the poem box. Now I can color it how I want. So let's say I just very quickly, I'm not doing anything special, do it like that. Now can I'm just gonna Google real quick because this is what I wanted to actually figure out is anti-aliasing DaVinci. Disable anti-aliasing when importing. Change in project styles mode to sharper or nearest. Okay. File project set. Resize mode. Image scaling. Sharper. click save. Wait. It's just none. Still none. Custom. Here's neighbor, save. Well, that works. Yeah, okay. And now I see that that's a bit messed up, so I need to... Hey, doesn't that look pretty though? Okay, let me open chat again. I exist in a void. Yeah. So, I mean, there's that. Obviously, I need to change the text box to have a box here for the character's icon, but it works. Let me just save project and I'll call it PMM Discord. And that way all the project settings are saved in here. But yeah. Shit, that doesn't look like something I made. I'm gonna be real. Like, this looks fake. Like, I didn't do this. There's no way. That's impossible. Genuinely. Give it a little tabby tap so it doesn't die. Yeah. Nice. It's giving Stardew Valley kind of vibes with the pixel art. Anyway, how long I've been streaming? Almost an hour, bro? It's not okay. Okay. Another thing I want to do, because I don't want to get to the 3D section of it yet whatsoever until I'm like 100,000% sure that I've done everything properly. Yeah, 1 in like 50. Yeah. So here's the doc. I'm pretty sure you've had access in the past. I don't know if you forgot the link or don't have it saved or whatever. But here's this. It's the Morse Discord script. That's what I'm calling it, even though that's just a filler name. Not exactly what I want. Anyway, this looks a bit off just because I'm so white. Ow. I mean, it's better. Like, if I just take this out. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna find it and pin it. Now I'm blue. Yeah. We love being blue. Okay, so here's the script, you know. It's another beautiful day in Morseville. Oh, what's this? Pop. And then the newcomer comes in. They don't have any name. So I was like, welcome newcomer. This is your first time here. And I don't know if I'm gonna make them a bedsheet ghost. I might make them just like an untextured something or other. I don't know. Just a blank slate, really. But yeah, they'll do emotes, they'll like nod and stuff, but they won't say anything. He calls it a script, but to be honest, it's just a fan fiction. Okay, bro. Alright. Well, let's get you settled in the community. If you'll come right this way, please. And then it'll crossfade into him coming over the bridge. I think how I'm gonna do that is I might have an overhead view or like really like big close-ups. I think that's an oxymoron. Sharp close-ups just on the character because I don't want to model anything outside the village really whatsoever. So I'll have them come over the bridge, the small bridge with the light posts, with the sharp camera angle on them, and then cut to what they're looking at. And then, yeah, that's another thing I need to do is make the map of Morseville. Damn. That's gonna suck. Oh well. We'll have the 5 points on the map. You know, the lake, that's where you and Lua are. Then we'll have the den after that. That's where I am. Then we'll have the tree house. That's where Free is. Then the trash house. That's where Byron is. Or Brian. I'm just going to say Byron. I don't care. And then the town hall where Morse is. And yeah. Sorry, I'm like getting wedgied in my crotch. Anyway. You're by this small lake with the picnic stuff. That's set up. Newcomer waves hello, you la da 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 da. And then we have a little bit of conflict. And you're what? Yeah, my crotch. Anyway, how I'm doing it is like it's like a chapter section, okay? So it's a short interaction with each character. I'm gonna take off my suspenders just because like they are the devil fitting. So uncomfortable. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah. So each section is a mini chapter. You know what else has chapters? Books. They'll go from yeah. Small interactions with each character. I'm having you and Lua in one interaction thing just because I couldn't be bothered to figure out anything better. And shut the fuck up. And so it goes from that yeah into a transitional sequence into the map. And I'm thinking of you know how you probably don't know because I barely know, but in like GTA 5 when you're fast traveling, it'll like do this zoom out onto the map, then move over somewhere on the map and go zoom in and then transition into the actual game. I want to do something similar to that, but not nearly as technically complicated. But yeah, I'm not a gamer. Yeah, the free war, but yeah. Anyway, it goes to me on the bench, and I am getting high off of cat food, or drunk, or something. Getting crazy. And it's just a goofy interaction. And I don't think I'm gonna add the label of cat food. If I do, it's gonna be like a low effort, lazy type thing where it's just in editing. I just put text on the object itself. It's a very in character, high off cat food. Yeah. And then, so after that, it'll transition to free, which, you know, since I'm very stereotype based and racist or something, I don't know. The free's gonna be super Australian. Good day, mate. How you doing? I hope that's not offensive. Anyway, they go up to the tree house and they're just like, it's a nice view of the whole town, right? Except for it's not really, and I should probably move the tree house to make it actually a nice view of the town. Or maybe I'll cheat. Maybe I'll cheat, and it's a clip of them sitting on the treehouse, and then I'll take the camera and then go away from the treehouse to get a panoramic view of the village, and it's not from the treehouse's view, but the viewers won't know that, or if they do, they won't really care too much, because that's not the point of the shot. Isn't like to show off what the newcomer sees, just to show off the village and flex, you know. Anyway, after a while of that, it fades to sunset, and the newcomer climbs down. Bree says goodbye, yada yada. What the fuck is Arvo? I already forgot the slang I used. I just looked up Australian slang. Anyway, then it's the trash house. I'm not even okay, bro. Okay. The newcomer will go up to the trash house and like peek in the door, right? And I put a weird cube object in there, and then they'll see the backside of Byron, and then I think he'll like zoom over or something scary, probably a jump scare, and you get knocked out. And then fade to black because of the knockout, and then fade into the scene where wake up at the town hall, and Morse is like going live in 5, everyone. And then they go over to Morse, yada yada, epic cool interaction. And I think that would be the wrap up point. Like, I don't. I might have an actual screen in the world that shows an actual more stream or something. I'm not too worried about how I go about that, but essentially, like, they'll be watching the stream and it'll just fade showing the passage of time, because I think it'd be kind of boring if we all just, it was just a stream inside an animated video. But yeah, I think it'll show the more stream, and then I'll probably muffle the audio and just cut to the newcomer enjoying watching, you know, dancing in their chair or whatever. And then I think I'll do like a zoom out with the voiceover with this final line. Yeah, I can send you a link to the script if you want to look at it more yourself and see if you'd change anything. Hello everybody, this is your boy Morse Lane, and today we're doing pranks. We're doing the screaming in Walmart prank, everyone. I got kicked out? So dumb. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I just eat some food real quick and then get a shareable link. Coffee link. Okay. Can't believe those types of people are real. Alright. Water is so peak. I don't know why it tastes so good. Anyway. I'm gonna reopen the dock because I'm an idiot. Go into this project file and I'm gonna look for anything that I haven't included aside from the character. I think I'll just copy someone's rig and then do some editing and not mention it whatsoever. Probably Morse's because it's the most. But yeah, for the water, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just open a separate file or just yoink a video off the internet of water splashing, then apply that to a square texture. That would just, without needing to do anything special. Yeah, I'm not gonna import that yet. I think I'll do that after I animate stuff. And the cat food right there. There's the bench that we have, so it's not like I need to make a bench. Okay, it doesn't seem like I'm missing any good stuff. Can't believe you spelled the wrong. It's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that set up. Let me add. Oh, you know what? It's kind of stupid. Turn the light back. There you go. Okay. Ooh, right. Goodness. Really bright. Hey. Goodness. Can't gaslight me. Funny.
Might be too bright still.
Okay, that's probably good. Like more normal. Less hyper orange. Okay, yeah, right, the big TV thing. You know, first though, I want to show you around the whole map, right? Because this is the point of views you'd be working from, so you don't really see anything outside the ordinary. But the ground, you're the light of my... The base ground is just a square, and then I duplicated that square and made it even bigger out here. That's how it seems like it's much bigger land than it actually is. And then on top of that, the mountains, it's just the same object duplicated. These are all three the exact same. They're just moved at different distances to make it seem like they're bigger or smaller. And then also scaled. Yeah, and then this hill ground thing, obviously this backside is just unfinished because I never plan on seeing that side of it. And would you believe it, if it's duplicated the exact same over here, just bigger. Yeah, the beauties of 3D modeling, you can be very lazy, and as long as you don't point it out, people typically don't notice too much. Obviously with these mountains, it's a bit more obvious, because they don't have any complex textures or anything. But, yeah. Anyway, the TV. I think I'll just add a cube. Scale it appropriately. That's why I couldn't see the scaling. There we go. Is that 9 by 16? Probably not. I can actually physically make it 9 by 16 and then scale it. Let me see. That affects wideness, so let's do 0.9. Let's do, what's this one? Wow, I did it wrong. 1.6, and then this should be 1.6 instead, and this should be 0.9. Now it is 9 by 16, but it's not big enough. So let me, oh yeah. It's not being lazy, it's being practical. Shut up. You know, actually, this might be big enough. If the audience is all sitting, well, hold on. I should have it be higher up. If this is getting projected, the stupid that, then the center should be there. And then I might need to beat it, make it 16 and then 9. Yeah, that's probably big enough. Now let's cut that in half. 8 and then 4.5. And let's cut that in half again. 2.25. And that is obstructing your house. Nice. 2 by 1.1.25. 1.125. I know. And then I'll put it down slightly. I wish I had a camera. Kind of like. Okay. So I think I'll just place it there. Terrible viewing angle if you're trying to view from like here. But that's whatever. We have a little bench here. Oh, that's right. You know what? I will have to make a couch and probably a stool or two. Yeah, that's what I'm missing. So the TV, let me go to modeling just to make this proper. Select this face. Insert. Extrude. That look good. Doesn't need to be crazy. And then what I think I'll do is I'll use a shape blending tool, maybe subdivide this thing and then just zoop, get through that. A couch? Yeah, yeah. I plan on having the villagers come over here, and then one will probably do like the Animal Crossing. They'll place the couch down, and it'll just like size it up, and I'll just animate it purely through scaling. No rig or nothing. But for the TV, I might actually want to subdivide it like crazy. And by subdivide, I just mean do knife cuts on it. Probably horizontally only. I don't know. And then it sounds complicated, but I'm just gonna have a blend shape. So it's a shape that'll it'll be like a funnel. It'll go in and then it'll go out again. It'll probably start in. It'll be a reverse funnel. It'll be a reverse funnel shape, and I'll tie it to the TV in a way where when the TV goes through, it'll be like scaled with the funnel, so it looks like it's being spat out of the circle thing and then taken into shape right here. Sounds complicated, but it's not that complicated. It's relatively simple. And then I need to have a couch underground ready to be spat out up here. So I'll get to that as well. To which, right, I should rename TV. And then this will be a child object of the world. And then let me just control a scale. In fact, all transformations I should apply except for location. And then I'll just remember where it should be placed, but let me just scale it down a bit. Down a bit more. Then just place it inside here. Just so I actually remember where it is, though, I'm going to place it right in front of the thing, and then I'll just hide it in the keyframes and have it be out at the proper time. Yeah. There's that. So I got the TV. I still need to apply textures to it, but that'll be done later. Now the couch. I need to add a cube. I'll probably just bevel it. Scale down to the appropriate size. That looks good. In fact, let's just do 0.25. And then that. A bit more. And then that way. Yeah, couches are cool. Then scale it out. It's gonna be a big couch. Modeling. Select this face. I need to turn off that. Okay. Boop. Boop. What is that? I need like 2 cuts probably. Yes. And I need to scale these out. And then boop. I know. It's pretty crazy stuff, huh? A lot of typology type deal. Working really hard to make this couch. Bevel? Is that a... Yes, it is. We gotta lay out just to make sure this looks good and proper. Maybe a subdivision surface modifier. Now the question is, do I want it above or below bevel? I do simple. Can I? Definitely below. Okay. Wait, take it off. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay, bevel. Put the bevel above. And then crank that down. Maybe again. I don't think subdivision is gonna work. Then we go to modeling. Here. Merge at last. Can I get away with that? Yeah, I think so. Not there though. That's tough. You know what though? Actually, that I've seen couches that look like that. It's probably not the greatest typology, but I don't care. It's just meant to be done quick and easy. Oh, you know what though? I will do this. And then pull the old switcheroo on that mofo. Like the M down. And then reselect the. Then bring it up. Truly magic. And then if I up the amount of beveling. Well, first I'm going to remove bevel. Scale this top one in. And then scale this in. And probably bring it down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Scale 0.9. I need to make sure, since I'm not mirroring, consistent. I'd sleep on it. That's good. I'd hope so. Okay. Bring this out, scale it down. Hold up. I can actually do this better. If I segment it to be 3 again, now I can select these lines and not fucking bring them down. I did this in a terrible order, but you know what? I don't care. These two can be the same, but that one's gonna have to be different. Okay. Scale 0.9. Scale 0.9. Going. Scale 0.9. Scale 0.9. Scale 0.9. Scale 0.9. Then I might, yeah, do it like separate with all of them. Very, very complicated. Stupid. In fact, needlessly so. Okay. I regret attaching that. I shouldn't have done that. We'll see how it goes. If I add a subdivision surface. Fuck. It just mutilates. What if I add bevel? See, it looks futuristic and stupid. I don't know. Hold up. What if I hide it? You know, I think I like the couches like this, honestly. I'm hungry, I think. It looks like... Okay. This... Okay. You know what? I'll manually bevel it. Where the hell is the bevel tool? Control B. Okay. bevel tool. I pretty much just manually beveled my actual trunk. Yeah, this is dumb, but whatever. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna take these sides and make it more couchy. And then, I don't know. Maybe I'll bring this out. Make it seem like a cloth, a fabric covering the back. A little neat trick I can do. Shading's off just because I'm not. If I switch over to rendered, it'll look soft. Great. What if I shade auto smooth, huh? Huh, renderer? What are you gonna do then? Oh, you're gonna do what I want you to. Thank you. Okay, you know what? That looks surprisingly all right. If I disable shade auto smooth, then it gets really fricked up for no reason. If I remove it, oh, that messed it up bad. Auto smooth. If I hide it. What the hell? Okay, what if I just click shade smooth? That's the issue. Shade flat. Shade auto smooth, shade flat. Shade auto smooth, hide, shade flat. That's interesting what it's doing. I don't like that, but alright. Now I can do the difference if I click shade flat versus and if I click. I'll have to do shade smooth though. Just for the sake of the render. And it kind of looks, it looks like it still like fits in with the rest of the geometry. It's just a bit smoother. Which I have done to some other objects. So I think that's okay. It hides my bad topology. Now for shading, can I just reuse a texture, please? Boggy water? Yeah, that's totally gonna work. It could look like an inflatable couch if it weren't for the fact that it's not puffy at all. Ooh, cloud? Tempting. The resin couch. Curtain. No. Maybe. If I recolor it. Put fish in it. Couch gaming. Yeah, I don't know. That I can't use a character texture. I can't use the light texture. Metal. Why can't we have a metal couch? What if I picnic blanket it? I'd have to redo the UVs. Rocks. Wait. River icon. Oh, that's peak. Yeah, I think I want to do the curtain texture, frankly. It might be a filler for now. Just because I don't exactly like it. I might change the texture to be more couch, but yeah, I can make it orange. I'll just have to retexture it. But yeah. I think I'll place the couch here. I wish I just hid the TV so then I can unhide it, but oh well. I'm just gonna shoot. Ouch. I'm gonna make a new collection. Here's the couch. Okay, perfect. That way I don't lose it. Underground couch just dropped? Yeah, I'm hiding it under there and I'll only pull it up when it's actually needed in the end. Okay, well, there's that. That's a good amount of progress done. Got the TV that I should shade. Do we have any black texture? I have glasses. That might work. Yeah, okay. I'll just stick with that, and then add another texture for the front. But there we are. We have almost everything we need. I still need to probably make a stool. Don't yawn or I'll kill you. What else? Probably popcorn. I'll need to make a popcorn texture, which won't be too difficult. I can just break with that pretty quickly. Yawned. No, I didn't. You're lying. You're just lying straight up. But yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the camera angle I got for the render. I put into PMM on counter on. Yeah. You can see all the details. We got Byron right there. We got me right there. By the way, this mailbox texture, so terrible. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it better. yeah. With this render, I made sure to have everybody in frame. So we have Morse, we have Lua, we have you, we have Free, and Byron. And it was also just the most appealing angle out of all of them. But yeah. That's the whole world. Woo. The bridge to be crossed. It looks like cheese? What looks like cheese? Good for I love the trash can house. Me too. I think that has a shade smooth modifier. Oh. If I click it, what are you gonna do? That's probably why I didn't shade smooth. It's just because I liked all the angles showing. Yeah. That is shade smooth. It's not auto smooth. I should shade auto smooth that, frankly. And this is the mysterious box. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. The mailbox looks like cheese. Okay. Yeah. I just did not want to try all that hard with it. If I go over, I can change the texture. Maybe I have something better to source from. Because, like, I hate making too many textures. Slightly less cheap. Go do treehouse texture. That's terrible. Or some weird orange butter. Yeah. If I do wood. Hyper realistic. I really like how I make wood texture because it's literally as simple as you take noise and then you stretch it out. And it just like this looks like tree bark, which blows my mind because I put no effort into this. But yeah. What are you liking that wood, huh? No. What about wood plank, huh? Ooh. It does not fit that. How about picnic blanket? Hell yeah. It looks like a video game untextured. That's fine, no one's gonna know. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. I'll keep it as metal for now. No, I won't. What about? Oh yeah, that's peak. Yep. I think that's it. I think we found it. Gosh dang, why is it so difficult to just texture something with already made textures, huh? I don't want to try. No, frick it. I'm gonna keep this as this wood, and if it looks really out of place later, then I'll change it. Abstract art. Gosh. Yeah, this is the wood. And it's like it looks really good. I like it. And on the mailbox it looks kind of weird and funky, but oh well. I'm not changing it right now. It's too much effort. But yeah. I need to make a stool. I need to make the shape key thing. Not shape keys. Those are a separate thing. I need to make the shape that goes through that changes its own shape as well. As well as popcorn. I might add a few more details, like maybe weeds or flowers. I might just steal the flower from your hair or your hat if it's separated, which is sometimes I'm stupid. Although you know what, you're that true. You have fur actually. It's just not rendered, you know? But you have fur. You're covered in fur. Gosh, wait, that's really pretty shading, and it's just because this is reflecting on you. That's in the preview. Yeah, everyone is very fuzzy. It's just there's no fur added. Baldy bald bald. Because I don't want to render fur, and also that's not the style. Yeah, pretty peak. Pretty cool. Still not beating the furry allegation. Alright. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna save that. That's a good amount done overall on PMM. And then, ooh, finally finished the portrait. I'm gonna see if I have, did I put it in Blender? Yes. Hell yeah. Let me open it with Blender. Stupid Discord overlay wanting to overlay on the file thing. You are annoying, Discord. I hope you know that. You are beyond annoying. Anyway, check this out. This, yeah, it's a very good amount of hours done, or work done in 2 hours. This is what I'm working on next. I know I've probably showed it before, but I am really excited about this. Because this one, that's my style. I know how to operate in this. I don't know how to operate in like low poly stuff, but oh baby, this is the style I can work with. Hell yeah. Ignore these. These are just placeholder cubes for the size references. I always do that. In fact, do I have them in the reference collection? I can just hide it. Yeah, this fucking awesome. Oh man, I can't wait to get back to this because like I have such cool ideas for it. Um, like everything I put a ton of effort into, like these light things that will never appear on camera. I made them specifically to shine on here, and like I also cheated because they just have a bunch of lights inside of them that are shining on the stage. But like, yeah, shit ton of effort put into this. I still need like all this other stuff, untextured shit, but oof, I'm excited to get back to this one. This one I've been thinking about the whole time I've been working on PMM, and that's part of why I haven't really worked on PMM because I'm like, I just want to work on this one, man. This one's cool. But I'm like, uh-uh. If I don't have the determination to work on PMM and get it done, then there's no way I can work on this. Error, shadow buffer full. Um, okay. What do I do for you, huh? Screen preference system. Do I need to give you more for the shadow buffer? Uh, memory cache limit. No, that's more than enough. Fine. Oh, we'll do 20,000. So just in case. But where's the shadow buffer stored, huh? The bottles look super good. Thank you. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna have to solve that. Let me look it up. Error shadow buffer full. Performance. Where would that be? Whatever. Okay, edit. Render properties? What? Where is this asking me to go? In EV, which I'm not in EV. Are there render properties here? The color man. This is annoying. Yeah, I can't use that to render. As well, maybe I can use it to render, but sure as hell not gonna. Okay, let me go render engine. Let me switch over to cycles. It's gonna fucking hate me. Oh, hold on. If I go over to Eevee. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did want to render this in Eevee. Terrible idea, by the way. Eevee looks like shit. What is this for? It's an animated music video I'm gonna make this in. I want to use Eevee just because Eevee, fairly recently, like maybe just under a year old, they implemented actual ray tracing inside the Eevee render engine. Which, if you didn't know, this is Eevee, and it has never looked better than this. I mean, it's just crazy. If I switch over to Cycles, which is actually like doing real ray tracing work stuff, this is how it looks. Obviously, it's not perfect shading, but it looks friggin' good. And then if I switch over to Eevee, there's almost no difference with this scene specifically, which is crazy, which is absurd because Eevee is so much more lightweight than Cycles. Let me restart the music real quick. I'm gonna wrap up stream, you know. Anyway, oh my goodness, where's the, what do I need to do, huh? Oh my gosh. No, Stack Exchange, you're not getting shit from me on that person. In Eevee, go to render properties, which I don't know. Render. I'm assuming it's just properties. Dude, I don't know where render properties. Oh, and performance memory? Shadow pool. 1 gigabyte. That should do it. I mean, the max is 1 gigabyte, so you know, hopefully it'll calm down and stop annoying me about that issue. Man, you're really bad at spelling that. Anyway, oh, look at this glass, by the way. Why am I lagging? Oh my goodness, I'm lagging. I'm in Eevee, right? Stop lagging. Gosh dang. Wow. You know, what if I hide the lights? It doesn't lag now, does it? Okay. That's probably because I have a shit ton of lights going. What if I hide, and hide? Wow. That's smooth, baby. So smooth. What is up with that? Why does it hate the lighting? Huh, you know, I'm gonna go back in the render properties and see if I change it. Back to 512. Will it kill my performance? Kinda, but I think this is better than... Can I change it to just be slightly more? Or you know what, maybe... You know, it sucks of me to do this, but it's probably just because I'm overblowing how many lights I need to have here. I should just do an estimation. Like, it doesn't need to be hyper accurate, frankly. I can just lower it to just 1 light casting from these. Because, frankly, having all 5 is kind of dumb. Let me put the reference in. It's much less bright, but that's okay. They make me want to drink. Why are these? Oh, I had 3. Gosh dang. Yeah, that's probably not very nice of me. That's gonna induce some lag. 48 watt. Does that change with that one? Okay. I'll just double it from 48 to 80, 94, 92. 8 is 12. Gosh, smart. 92. 92. Okay. That's a bit better. I'll have to finick with that after a bit. I'll have to just come back to this, but yeah. Yeah, these drinks, I'm making a ton of different drink variants because I plan on, this is the bar section, and I plan on putting a racks behind here to hold all the drinks. And I also have a light source here just to check how these look with the light shining on them. Yeah, so I really wanted to make sure they looked good without being super expensive to render. And I think they look pretty dang good. And then behind them are the glasses. These, I am proud of them. I don't know what's up with this rendering error. I'm pretty sure if I swapped over to cycles, it would have the exact same issue, so never mind. Let me go shading. I hide it. And then control A. What is that? It must be because I'm still using Fresnel. Huh. Yes, I am. If I detach this, it still has that issue. What is that? That's so. Not the transparent. It's the principle. Fascinating. If I just add, can I add a roughness? Don't rotate. Roughness. Interesting. I'll have to look into that later. But yeah. I'm not sure why they all have that weird reflection shape. I'm assuming that's just due to the shape of the glass. I don't have necessarily a hyper realistic glass texture. I'm just making sure it looks like, you see these reflections and stuff? I'm trying to make it look like glass, but it's not really true glass because that stuff is fairly expensive to render, and I wanted it to just look just right. And that is incorrect. I wonder why it's rendering those tags. How curious. Does it do the same thing? Can I just not see the glass bottle behind these? I guess that's the cost of using this weird ass rendering technique I decided on. Yeah, I mean, it looks right, except for the fact that you can't see the purple glass behind this glass, or the red glass, or the green glass, or the glass. Like that, that's fascinating. That is curious. Oh well. I plan on positioning them to be in their most flattering areas. It's your brain playing tricks, don't worry. True. But yeah, I hand drew every single one of these branded things. Those experience true pre-prohibition joy, vodka. I drew every texture for these. Some of them I'm not super proud of. I was very rushed through this because I wasn't super keen on trying. This one is pretty good. I'm proud of this one. Same with this one. I actually tried with these two and then subsequently put less and less and less effort, except for this one. This one's pretty okay. But yeah, like even look at the light reflecting on like this one specifically. Like it looks correct. At least in this world. Man, the alcohol. Yeah, a lot of these are like references to stuff. Bonnie Barté, premium beverage. Old man consequences, man, the alcohol. Gator glug carbonated vodka. True mystery flavor. And then I drew over the pizza. This sucks ass. I need to redo this one. And then like this one, I like the branding on this one. Like the little X thing. I like it. Fancy. And if you look at the tags, it's lorem ipsum. Like, it's just the default filler text, because no one would ever look close enough to that shit. Same with here. Except for Fazbear, blah, 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 but on the side, lorem ipsum, blah, 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 blah. Also, look at this wood texture. This shit is beautiful. All handmade by me, of course. Just the best. Like, damn. It's so pretty. I just love it. And I wish I got back into working on it, because, like, it's just such a cool project. Side effects may contain lorem. Yeah, but, like, look at this carpet, right? I specifically added a noise map thing to this, so it's like little shiny glittery. It kind of looks like vomit. Ignore that. But it's like this nice glittery effect on the carpet. On these shining, like, I don't even know what they're called. Very carpetish, yeah. I'm going for actually like the Roaring 20s style. A lot of wooden, fancy architecture. These lights, very Roaring 20s esque. The microphone things. Look, these are speakers. These are speakers, by the way. Sparkles. These speakers? Oh yeah, baby. That's peak. Like, it's a strange mix of old and newer technology, and I just like how it looks. It is stylistically, this is fire. Absolute fire. And then the stage having this light shine up through, and then this glass texture on the back, like stretching out effect on the, I guess it's cool. Also, that's why I added the lights, is because Eevee's, one of their limitations is they only reflect the light. If I switch over to cycles, fascinating. It might be a texture limitation, actually. Because it's not reflecting everything it sees. Just curious. Oh, you know what? I'm a fucking idiot. I'm in the material preview. If I switch over to render, this is what I clickbaited you, sorry. This is what Eevee looks like rendered and non-rendered. It's almost the exact same, which is really useful because I know how everything looks without needing to render it. Now, if I do switch over to cycles rendering, it goes a bit more crazy. And I might just render it in cycles. You can see it's lagging the camera and probably lagging the stream because it's rendering everything. Yeah, super low FPS. Woo! Cycles, much more expensive. So much more expensive than Eevee, but it does look realistic. Yeah. But I don't know. What I might do is I might do a rendered in cycles, and then after that go back and render it in Eevee. Just because you can very much see the rendered differences. Eevee, their ray tracing is nice and all, but it only does so much compared to if I switch to cycles, which, forgive the lag, everything. Really genuinely does render everything. This reflection is actually being accurate with how it's like reflecting the walls next to it, the cubes, the light sources, the speakers. And if I switch over to Eevee, it's unrealistic rendering. Yet again, doesn't look super great. And it's still impressive looking, don't get me wrong, but it's just, compared to cycles, it is still a bit behind, but it's still gonna look nice. Yeah, cycles when it comes to that kind of stuff is really well done. In fact, you know, now that I am in rendered, if I go switch over to actual rendered and then I go to cycles, this might look better. Yeah. It's a shame, but it's just true. If I go to cycles, let's render it properly. Fuck me, bro. I might have to render it in cycles. This proper. This looks real. Gosh dang it. Oh well. Eevee can only do so much. The limitations. Still nice though. It has some ray tracing, which is cool. But yeah. That's that project. I really do want to get back into that one, but I want to finish PMM. Make sure that project is all complete before I move on to what I'm more used to and more want to do. Also, by the way, the camera looks really flattering on me right now. That's wild. My clothing and stuff. Look at those folds. Ooh. 720p. When I'm shrunken down, actually looks nice. My hair is kind of like John Niminosaurus. So whatever. Yeah. I think that'll do it for now. Let me... do this and that and... yeah. And then... bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. I'll just control Z this, but let me just make myself turn them. But yeah, that'll do it for this stream. We made good progress. Pretty hype. Pretty peak. Yeah. I'm gonna head off and eat food and stuff, but yeah. Feeling nice, feeling good, feeling proud. Accomplished quite a good amount of stuff, and I look forward to doing a bit more. Maybe today, blah, blah, blah. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody who did, and I will